And we'll unlock another vestige. 9 strides boots, but you've already seen we've got them. I kind of would have liked new game plus vestiges. Now it's a struggle to get back, isn't it? Can't remember how we do it. Oh shit, I see. Yeah, okay, I need to... Ah! Oh. Nice. Bearing in mind, if we die, I do believe we go all the way back to that time I was at the base camp. Not really sure where I'm going here. Turning on your torch though, Lara. That is an automated money there. That is an automated torch thingy. You cannot direct it. You cannot also direct the beam other than aiming. It's kind of like the shitty weird torch I saw in the Resident Evil 2 demo. Am I going to be able to make that back? I don't want to die now. Made it. That was a nice and easy crit. They get weirder and harder as you go. Some of them you get attacked.
Ich kann nicht mehr tragen.
And stuff on the way out, or they have walls around. But that was a crit that we shouldn't have been able to do. I don't know. Can't remember. Whenever you're in one of those
Unmöglich. Ich kann nicht mehr tragen.
crawly sequences, it's best to is that I did harvest that. It's best to tap roll and she'll move through it quicker because it's just a loading zone. And the game's going to stop anyway and tell you it's streaming, so that's the longer you play. Like, it will probably do that to us in a minute. That was, however, not what we wanted to do. So now that we've done a crypt, and you've seen again how we get the vestige outfits and all that nonsense, even though we don't care and we just want Jacob, we run back and we save it because we don't want to die in this next bit and lose it all. Don't forget, it doesn't save until you leave the base camp. And now we have to work out how to get to these men. Which I obviously can't remember how to do. I know you crawl through something, because you always crawl through loading zones. Hey kids.
No soy capaz de hacerlo, Banjo. Vamos, es fácil. Solo agárralo y métele el petardo por el... Ya sabes qué. Y si tiene...
You are a monster. Hey dude, you know how to do this side quest so I can finish my session?
Este pueblo estuvo una vez bajo el ala y la atención del cóndor, pero dejamos que el águila lo ahuyentara.
Ich verstehe nicht ganz.
Yo tampoco. Nos perdimos en nuestra búsqueda. Pensé que seríamos más felices con monedas en los bolsillos, pero el águila también se llevó eso.
He's told me all about the eagle and the condor. So, yeah. You're going to be seeing this outfit a lot because I really fucking like this outfit.
¿Ahora obligarán a nuestros hijos a trabajar?
They are indeed forcing your kids to work now.
Miss Ortiz, danke für Ihre kürzliche Anfrage. Anhand der Proben...
I'm not going to have her read that one out. I remember complaining about that one last time. It's a really interesting report, so you can pause it and read it if you want. It's about filtration values.
Nunca lo había visto por aquí.
Ich bin neu hier, bleibe aber nicht lange.
Que la apariencia no te engañe. Es un buen lugar. Difícil, pero bueno.
Dein Garten hat den Sturm wohl überlebt.
Suerte y trabajo duro. Mucha gente ayudó en la siembra, así que también quieren protegerlo.
Anyway, this is where the men are that we want to kill.
Unmöglich. Ich kann nicht mehr tragen.
And you'll see a lot of these, looks like you should be able to get past and you can't. I found it very weird, and then some of them are literally gating DLC areas. Yeah. Lara tends to get out and put away her weapons when there's going to be combat.
Dies ist eine Huldigung Supais, des Totengottes und Herrschers über Ukupacha, die Unterwelt der Inka. Er wird angefleht, mit seiner Legion aus Dämonen an diesem Ort zu erscheinen, wo ihn die Einheimischen mit Gedichten über seine Erhabenheit und Opfergaben in Form von Speisen und Getränken ehren werden. Indem sie ihm auf diese Weise den Respekt zollen, den er verdient, beten die Einheimischen dafür, dass er nur jene zu sich holt, bei denen es unumgänglich ist und anderen ihrer Gemeinschaft nicht unnötig schadet.
Right.
Was ist das? Oh mein Gott.
¡Ayuda! ¡Por favor!
Bist du okay?
¿Me perseguirán?
Bist du Pablo?
Sí.
Alles okay. Dein Vater schickt mich. Er ist bei Abby. Geh hin und triff ihn dort. Die Typen übernehme ich.
Gracias, muchísimas gracias.
I'm going to murder men now. Lara's a lot cooler with murdering people in this one. She gets a bit more brutal. But again, because we're in a civilized area, it won't let me get my weapons out. Here's another loading zone.
Das klingt gar nicht gut.
Still can't get my weapons out. Should be able to now.
Scheiße.
Was ist in ihn gefahren? Wir waren immer 10 Leute pro Woche.
Ich glaube, es ist sein Bruder. Immer Gewerkschaft hier, Gerechtigkeit da, bla bla bla.
We're gonna have to stealth this.
Sind das die Funde überhaupt wert? Auf dem Schwarzmarkt definitiv. Stimmt. Fast 100% Aufschlag, egal was wir besorgen.
Du kannst doch jetzt nicht abhauen, verdammt! Irgendwas ist hier verdächtig.
Wir bezahlen sie!
Gott, ich muss...
Ja. Ziel geortet!
It's the gun from, It's the gun from the gun that I used in Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider. It's a bolt action. This is fine.
Unmöglich. Ich kann nicht mehr tragen.
Any other men? I like silence weapons. Oh no, that's wrong. Clearly wrong.
Unmöglich. Ich kann nicht mehr tragen.
Where are the men?
Position wechseln!
Ja.
Sie haben noch einen von uns erwischt!
Moment!
Ich glaube, sie ist abgehauen!
Jetzt endet es!
Klar, ich muss zurück zum Dorf.
Nice. I could have thrown bombs at them. Whatever. I found this a bit weird because this is right outside the village.
Geh zurück ins Dorf.
Bendiciones.
Like, right outside the village. And, like, no one gives a shit that there's slavers right there. I find it very weird. Anyway. Oh, thanks for telling me about medicine, game. On my second playthrough, tell me about medicine. And you might have noticed I got a bit lazy there, just because I'm a lazy man. And I went full ham with the slow-mo, and it's not going to be that easy later. They wear body armor and all that nonsense.
Das ist eine billige Plastikkopie der Messer, mit denen während des Inti Raymi, dem Fest des Sonnengottes, traditionell Lamas geopfert wurden. Gelegentlich wurden diese Messer außerdem für Trepanationen benutzt. Die Inka glaubten, bestimmte Krankheiten könnten geheilt werden, indem man ein Loch in den Schädel bohrt, um den Druck zu verringern.
Anything else? No. That was a fun little side quest. No, nothing. Also, you may have seen when you loot people, they drop money in this one, which is weird. And you can trap their bodies and. So what does that lead to? What am I? What's up there? Because I didn't go up there. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a looky-loo. We might as well waste some time. What's up there?
Discúlpeme.
Scusi. Yes, look, it's climbable. Now, obviously, I've clearly done this before because I've already 100%ed the game. What? That's weird. But I can't remember. Trust me, the bits I remember are not good bits. Focus herb. Also, I'm going to show you something really weird here. This happens every time you use a abseiling rotor thing. Right. Oh, you're not going to let me? Damn. I'll have to show you when I've got free camera on it. If you look, her wrists are broken. Get out of the loading zone. And back to Kuvak Yaku. You could skip some of the loading zone by long jumping, but it just means the entire game pauses and it tells you it's streaming. Which is fine. It'll start doing that to me in a minute. That was her telling me that combat is over.
¿Lo viste?
A Pablo.
Sí, iba corriendo a casa de Abby.
Bien, espero que esté bien.
Dude, there was an entire slavery network 5 feet away, friend. What are you doing? Please run towards Abby. She's all the way back. And he's fine now. We don't need to talk to him, but we do need to.
Alles voll. Ich kann nicht mehr tragen. Alles voll. Ich kann nicht mehr tragen.
Pablo me dijo lo que hizo. No sé qué decir, solo gracias.
I killed everyone.
Hace muchos años, cuando mi abuelo era niño, vinieron unos hombres que querían talar en los alrededores de la aldea. Todos tenían miedo de enfrentarlos, menos mi abuelo. Un muchacho de 15 años, con un arma vacía, defendió la aldea e hizo que hombres que lo doblaban en tamaño regresaran por donde habían llegado.
Manchmal kann der Mut von einem die Feigheit von Dutzenden aufwiegen.
Aún tengo el arma que él llevaba entonces. Quiero que la conserve como símbolo de valentía y de mi gratitud.
Solltest du sie nicht Pablo geben?
Mi pequeño quiere ser doctor como su mamá. ¿Y usted cómo es que se llama?
Lara.
Ya tengo una nueva historia para contar, Lara. Gracias.
Ya. ¿Sabes que Lita nunca viene aquí?
He gave me a new gun, but it's going to be one of the guns that we've already got. Now, there's a tomb nearby, and I want to sort of... I can't remember where it is. Genuinely.
Parece una bobada.
Mami, ¿qué es eso que hay en la isla?
Hace muchos años, eso era un templo.
O sea, antes de que tú nacieras.
Mucho antes. Incluso antes de que naciera el abuelo.
¿Y qué le pasó?
Era su tiempo.
Qué triste.
Pero siempre y cuando lo recordemos en nuestros corazones y en nuestros actos, seguirá con nosotros.
¿Como al abuelo?
Sí, igual que al abuelo.
Mummy, why is that weird woman staring at me like I'm a
Murieron por tu culpa.
finger buffet at an anime convention? This is What's-Her-Face's apartment.
¿Cómo te fue hoy?
I'm almost done for the day, sadly. Go this way. Endurance is important and slow time is important. Focus is kind of important. There should be a base camp around here somewhere. Don't remember where though. There's a hunting ground here. Luckily we have the rope ascender. There should be a base camp around here. I remember there being a base camp here. I don't remember exactly where, but I remember there being a base camp because this is a hunting ground.
Ich bin nicht sicher. Der Dialekt ist mir vertraut, aber etwas stimmt nicht.
I need to be fluent to learn that, huh?
Alles voll. Ich kann nicht mehr tragen.
And that cuts that loose. There's piggies here and a tomb of some sort. There should be a tomb down here. Yeah. Or a crypt. Ooh, do you know what I did then? I shot it with a dynamite arrow by mistake. Get here and just you'd need this to open it, you see,
Alles voll. Ich kann nicht mehr tragen.
and then it's just gold. So that's like one of the many things where you'd be like, maybe there's another tomb there, and no, it just wants you to come back later, which is not a game mechanic I'm fond of. You
Dafür
might
habe ich nicht
remember
genug
me
Platz.
getting annoyed with not having the rebreather in Rise of the Tomb Raider, because it just wouldn't let me go places. Yes, I know there's stuff here and things. Okay. Ah! It's probably jade or gold on the wall somewhere, but I'm not that interested in looking for it. Some creepy roots. But yeah, Lara doesn't get a rebreather in this one. She just gets better at holding her breath. This is the first tomb that gave me trouble. And it's not the tomb so much as me not understanding where to go to get to the tomb. It's like the wind puzzle one
Ich kann nicht
from
mehr tragen.
the first Tomb Raider reboot. If you remember that one, and you had to do stuff and it took a while. But if you fall while you're here, and we're going to be fighting wolves in a minute, so just bear with me. I don't want to get murked by wolves before I make it to the base camp.
Scheiße!
Ha! Now, if I fall, she'll fall, break her ankle, and get eaten by wolves. It should be one of the thumbnails in the playthrough. Ha! Okay, can I remember how to get down here? Not really. There are enemy wolves here. So just bear that in mind. Also, ammo is a thing that you have to buy. You can't make shotgun ammo.
Die Wände sind porös. Das Öl muss durchsickern.
You can't just make shotgun ammo. It doesn't work like that. Here! I knew it was there as well. Coyotes, wolves, whatever you call them. Triangle, triangle, triangle.
Alles voll. Ich kann nicht mehr tragen.
Right. Drop down there and you're going to get attacked. And you can't make this jump either, I don't think. Oh, yeah.
Da kommen sie.
Yeah, that's a silenced shotgun. Sweet. So if you fuck up now in this puzzle, regardless of where you are in this cave system, you will fall to your death. Okay? You will fall to your death. She will break her ankle, and these things will eat her. It's horrendous.
Wenn die Höhlen zu heulen beginnen, muss ein Krieger hinabsteigen, um das Leid zu lindern. Wird nicht einer geopfert, werden alle sterben.
And obviously, if you paid attention to the wind on the way in, the Howling Caves is to do with the wind. There is a base camp in here. I wouldn't have come out all the way out here if there hadn't been a base camp.
Die Ältesten des Dorfes haben uns belogen. Es gibt keine Bestie im Untergrund. Das Heulen, das wir hören, ist nur der Wind, der durch die kleinen Höhlen weht, die zur Oberfläche führen. Sie haben unsere Angst lange genug benutzt, um uns zu kontrollieren. Sobald ich einen Weg aus diesem infernalischen Schwitzbad finde, werfe ich ihnen ihre Lügen vor die Füße.
Here we go. Here's the tomb.
Wotan ist ein uralter Maya-Gott des Krieges, der angeblich schon vor Anbeginn der Zeit alt gewesen sein soll. Er wird normalerweise ohne Zähne und komplett in Schwarz dargestellt. Über ihn ist nur wenig bekannt, außer dass er gerne kräftige Zigarren raucht. Interessanterweise ist er auch der Gott, der das Trommeln erfand.
No teeth, smokes cigars, entirely black, older than time, the god of war and death, invented drumming. It's fairly cool. There should be a base camp here somewhere. Here we go. Okay, that's the end of the session. I know needing three bits of wood just seems a bit unnecessary to me.